So who creates the rules when we dream? We do. Netflix came out with Sandman not too long ago, and they kind of want you to believe that there's a king of dreams, and maybe. But Ancestor Stars and Sleeping Kings are a whole other thing. If you want a good resource on the Sleeping Kings myth, Gigi Young on YouTube, I would look at her stuff. I've been calling them Ancestor Stars since I'm self-taught until 2016. I didn't know anybody else was working on anything woo. So I tend to use adapted physics terms, which bothers me. But that's the best language I had. And Ancestor Stars are what I called it. Anyway, so it's possible that there's underlying, larger consciousnesses that uphold reality, but for the most part, we create our reality. Does that mean that you can decide to be purple one day? No. And here's what I think is going on. When we're little, as this original video talks about, that I'm commenting on your comment there, I'm not sure how to link it. I'm not very good at social media. But the original poster here is talking about how when we were little, we had this imagination world and everything was real and everything was possible. And at some point, adults taught us rules. So our dreams can go back to that imagination realm, but then we were discussing in the comments, then why are there still those adult rules? Well, because we learn them, because we internalize them. So can we unlearn them? Maybe, but we can't unknow them. That's the problem. Only in exceptional circumstances can someone forget anything, and that's usually in the event of some sort of trauma. So while we can choose not to believe something, we can't unknow it. So we create our dreams, but we create them based on what we know. So when I was little, my dreams didn't have much thought form, and now they do, because I've learned a lot more. And when I learned how to play video games, so I've been lucid dreaming since 1999, and somewhere around there, 2000. It was before 9/11. Somewhere along the line, I think around 2012, I started playing video games, and I discovered that I could respawn in my lucid dreams. Now, I'm self-taught. I do it from within the dream, so I'm a lot different from most people who teach themselves how to do that. So I don't know how that cross compares, but it's a lifelong learning for me. So I hope I'm at least a little bit qualified to speak on that. But basically, rules exist because we have internalized them, not because we believe in them consciously, but because subconsciously we know where the boundaries are. Otherwise, we'd be falling through the floors and walking through the walls in our dreams. What is super fascinating to me, though, is that most humans, if not all, seem to know how to fly. So this isn't just a thought form like dragons and unicorns. We actually do know how to fly. But why the running start? Because you must have decided it. But I know what you mean. It's like a leap.